Yo, what's up, brothers and sisters? It's Soulful Boxing, talking to you from the place where miners from a coal mine called Wujek were killed by a communist regime in 1981 when martial law was introduced in Poland. I was born and raised nearby Wujek coal mine, and Karl Froch's ancestors also originate from this area. You can meet many people proudly representing Cobra's surname around here. Now, I've seen Dwyer's prediction for the upcoming Froch's fight against Glenn Johnson, aka the Road Warrior or the Gentleman, and I was really impressed. Just like Dwyer reminded, Johnson fought every style you can imagine. He's a master of getting inside and staying on opponent's chest for the whole night. Whatever you throw at him, he never stops coming. He's difficult to hit clean. He's got great head movement combined with tight guard. While Froch is not an inside fighter, and he never fought somebody like Fearless Son of Jamaica. With all of that said, I can see Froch being able to control the fight if he follows advices of his trainer. I consider Robert McCracken to be one of the finest coaches in British boxing. McCracken finally succeeded in improving Froch's work rate and discipline. The effects of that new Cobra's New World Order you can see in the fight against Arthur Abraham. McCracken kept shouting things like "stay busy" or "keep working the jab," you know, simple things just to keep Froch alert, and Cobra listened. He also showed decent footwork in that fight. As well, of course, Johnson's pressure is different than Abraham's. Glenn's going inside from the opening bell, but it can be his undoing against a guy like Froch, who's a hybrid of slugger and counterpuncher. He'll be waiting for Johnson to come to him, so Cobra can unleash uppercuts and counter rights. I mean, Johnson's style can be a blessing in disguise for Froch if he can hold Johnson in the clinch. A bit like Vladimir Klitschko holds his opponents, not allowing them to express their inside fighting skills. Froch's nightmare opponents are, for me, technicians, guys like Dirrell or Dawson, who can force him to lead and confuse him. Johnson is technically advanced, but still one-dimensional fighter. That's why he lost both to Tarver and Dawson in the rematches. He simply couldn't fight, couldn't invent new ways to surprise them. Another important factor will be stamina. If fight goes to championship rounds, Froch may be fresher. If you look at Gentleman's fight against Tavares Cloud, or at his rematch against Dawson, you can see that Johnson is not finishing as strong as he used to. It's probably because his fighting style is much more exhaustive than, for example, Bernard Hopkins' style. I'm obviously talking about late, ultra-tactical Hopkins here. I also think that Froch should rediscover his vicious but often neglected body shots against the Road Warrior. Overall, I'm leaning towards Cobra in this one, especially in the fights, if the fights will take place in UK. Although Johnson will surely test Froch and give us a real beef. Stay tuned.